Well, g'day, campers. How are you? Welcome to Thursday Night Live. This is honestly such a privilege. Like we pop up once a week to sit and talk about topics. We sit and do one-on-ones, and this is the first time where Angela's real, Kylie's real, Alan's real, everybody's real.
We're all very touchy tonight.
Very touchy. But, so I'm just gonna go around the room quickly, just literally the room, and just ask what's it been like to actually touch hearts. You know, because each other's hearts, because it's, you know, we've been working amongst each other for about 3 years now. You know, and to actually catch up like this is something pretty special, and I am forever grateful. It was a little trip up the road for me, but it's definitely worth the effort to actually be here and touch hearts. So. Alan, we'll start with you if that's all right. What's it actually like being here in person?
It's hard to explain because it's not just the fact that we're finally together. There's also a little bit of emptiness there as well of what's going to happen afterwards, because I'm going to miss you guys when you go.
Oh.
And that's been one of the things we've spent so much time, you know, online talking to each other. But there's been that little thing that's been missing, is being able to get that close to somebody.
Yeah.
And we've done that tonight. We've all eaten a fair bit. So that's why we're late.
But isn't that the beauty of it? Because like, as much as we love doing all the broadcasts and we try to be there on time every week, tonight's actually been so important to actually touch hearts. You know, and it's been a long time coming, and I'm just so grateful that we are.
And that's it. You know, Angela, you'll come all the way down from Queensland. You'll come up from Melbourne. We're the two locals, and yeah, it's really great. I think we need to be doing more of these more often in different locations, and I'd love to actually do a panel discussion or just a discussion around a campfire, cooking food and eating the food as well at the same time, not just sitting around the fire itself.
So, did you say weekend away?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
No, I'm pretty sure there was a week. I think it's been a week.
It's going to take about that long, I can tell you.
And like, people need to come and go every night. We'll have a campfire. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
that'd be great.
Yeah, well, just on that, well, shall I go through this and we'll talk about what we're talking about tonight quickly. I hope you can hear us. Let us know if you can, because the microphone's a little bit further away than what I'd actually.
I'm wearing my kids' reading glasses, so I can't see
the dream panel. I love it. So,
can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey, all.
Oh, yes.
Oh, fantastic. So, Kylie, what's it like for you, though? Because it's tangible now. We actually.
I said it at dinner. I said, I just feel like I'm sitting around and having dinner with old friends. Like, it was just such, I was like, oh, I'm finally here. It was beautiful. Yeah, it was really beautiful.
And that's, for me, the same, right? Because we know each other intimately, but not in a physical sense.
Yeah.
Hang on, did I say that wrong? Well, that's beautiful. So thank you. So, Angela.
Well, like Kylie, it's like family, really, in the best sense of the word. Not in the word, not the oh my god, I'm meeting family, but the yes, I get to meet family. But the thing that was really, and I told you that was really weird, was when Alan and Scott picked me up from the airport, and I was sitting between the two of them waiting for my luggage, and I looked and I realized I had not. Well, I'd met Alan in person, but never Scott. I had never seen their profiles because on Zoom we're always face on. So I was like, oh my god, you've got a back of a head. It was really weird. And I said the same thing. I was like, oh, look at your hair in the back.
Just to say what you're talking about. I've actually got a little bit of hair hanging out the back. I'm waiting for the comb over.
And you've got to flip the back.
And it's been beautiful, hasn't it? Like, we were planning on being here at 8 o'clock, but unfortunately, fortunately, we've just had a beautiful night together, and I'm so grateful. And to be honest, the discussion around the table has been what we actually need to talk about. And I think some of the topics we've talked about tonight, we're going to jump into the campfire with, like, especially around touching on Indigenous matters, touching on how we see the future, how we want to see politics, and how we want to support people. I think that was beautiful. Is there anything anyone would like to put in on that? Because Kylie's going to drive to Sydney after this. But commitment. So what would you say about that, Angela?
God, we talked about so many things. It just flowed from topic to topic to topic to topic. I mean, I was saying at one point we should record this, or we should have really made that the Facebook Live.
Did you notice that the people at the next table were listening to us?
No, I was so.
You know the guy that took the photo of us?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were listening and they were talking about us, and I was having a giggle. They were like listening to our conversations and then talking about it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, there's just so much we can talk about, and there's so much we can do. And that I think the topic was, it's about being responsible for what we want the future to be. It's about being active participants. It's about shaping the world we want to live in, and that means showing up.
It comes down to
So,
all of us.
And I love that, because it does come down to all of us being responsible for showing up. Like tonight was phenomenal for that. Kylie, what did you take away from tonight?
I sometimes wonder if I'm doing enough. You know, you think, am I doing enough? And you get together with these people and you go, it's okay. We're all doing enough. It's enough. And we just keep forward motion, you know, don't stop, no slowing down. But yeah, I'm doing enough.
You are.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And it's good to be surrounded by people who also doing their little bit to fix their little bit of the world, the community. Fix their own little community.
And I'm turning my head to look at you.
My neck actually
works. I do have a neck as well.
I do want to grab that though, because one of the things we talked about tonight was having a big impact, right, and how we do that. And one of the things that we discussed tonight was about continually having our impacts in smaller communities. Big impact, small community, rather than small impact, big communities. And that's the one thing we all pretty much agreed on, is about having those consistently. So thank you for that. Alan, what did you take away from tonight?
Well, just to add on to what you just said there, you know, whether we're doing enough or not, one of the things is that slowing down and just taking a bit of time out as well, because and realising that, you know, we are doing a lot of things, but celebrating what we're doing as well. Because if we're not doing that, we're going to leave ourselves empty. So taking that time, we don't have to be doing things at a fast rate, because it's not getting it all done overnight. It's just getting it done, and it's probably more important to be living it as we're doing it. And we can't live it if we're if we're rushing it. So it is going to take a certain period of time, but it's being able to slow down and take that bit of time out and recognise what we have done and celebrate that, and just let it flow. Be patient with it all.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you. Angela?
Well, we've both been reading Johann Hari's Loss of Focus, and it is about, you know, we're so used to scratching the surface because our attention just it goes from place to place to place. We don't like digging deep anymore because we feel that we're losing track of all the information we're supposed to absorb, which becomes more and more and more. We have to absorb so much more, and so sitting and just, I mean, we touched a lot of topics, but we didn't stay surface. We went deep. And that is what I really enjoyed. It wasn't just small talk and, it went way beyond that. And that was just, I'm just.
But I was thinking when we were talking and you said, it'd be great to have recorded it. I reckon if we'd had the computer sitting there with, recording us there, or a camera recording us, we wouldn't even remember the camera was on.
No.
We were that deep into the conversation.
Except for when I spilt food and I was trying to eat it, and I like, Carly, so the onions at Bunnings apparently have to be put on the bottom.
The reason it's all bunch of shit.
That's the reason why everything's gone to poop right now, because as soon as Bunnings changed the onions to being underneath, that was it. So
for anybody who's not from Australia, Bunnings is a shop or a store where you go for home improvement, but also, professionals can go there and buy. So they're huge shops or stores, really. And everybody, as any kind of charity or community organization, can set up. They've got these stands, and you can go there and roast your onions and you have your sausages and your bread.
It's
a sausage sizzle. And you get to keep the money that you made. So it's Bunnings' contribution to community.
They made it. It's bread, sausage, onion, and then they changed it and said the onion has to be first. So it's bread, onion, sausage, and that shit's just wrong.
That's why we had COVID. That's,
that's
why
why.
we had bushfires.
That's why. Because that all started. That was the first. That was the first thing, and then all went crazy after that.
And if you're wondering, I only have one glass of
I
wine.
was
And I literally said tits up. I don't want tits up.
But I
And
tell
always.
you what, we're not allowed to let this man on sparkling water.
No,
That's
no,
it.
no,
That's
no,
all.
no,
The
it's
ban.
No more sparkling. Full strength, people. Full bubbles, extra
Yeah.
bubbles. Load them up.
Yeah.
No, look, it's. I'm really humbled to actually be sitting here tonight. Like, to be perfectly honest, because it's the four of us. We spend a lot of time online, you know, and we spend a lot of time supporting others, and to touch hearts with you all. It means the world to me, you know, and I love the Campfire Project. I love the people in it, and I want to do this more often. You know, so keep an eye out, people, because we want to do this more often. Because the reality is, the conversation's beautiful, the hearts are being touched, you know. But it's not just that; it's the physical touch. Yeah, it's the I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, and it just means the world. So, from my heart to each of you, I love you.
Right
Love
back at you.
you. All
I
right.
love you
You
too.
made the world to me.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of what we're doing. You know, and we're just, so thank you.
And what I'd really love to see, we talked about us doing this more. I'd like to see other people in the Campfire Project getting together and filming it, recording it, and then sharing that so that we can see right across the world. We've got way over 2,200 members. I'd like to see people doing it and getting together in groups, sitting down, having conversations, recording it, and having meals and everything else, and then sharing those videos in the group. Because that's what brings the community together, not just in our own local area where we are initially ourselves, but it connects us even further globally.
Yeah, that connection globally. It's we don't actually have to be in each other's presence to have that beautiful connection. We've proved that. When we do get to be in each other's presence, that's when it
Even
just
better.
sinks in.
Yeah.
You know, like So on that, I'm going to say thank you. Thank you, campers, for being a part of a community that is so heartfelt. We have conversations based on life that just help one another grow, because we're all worth it.
That's it.
You know, you've done good, Papa.
Yeah.
You've done good.
As I said, I hope he knows how many hearts he's touched.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Anything you'd like to say?
No, I think I'm full up. As in, my heart is full, and my mouth is just. I just don't need to talk anymore. I just really need to feel. So,
Yeah, definitely filled up the cup. Beautiful. That's okay.
Papa?
Thank you. I think I've done it enough as well, because I think my eyes are leaking.
So they should be, mate. There's plenty of love in the room. So it's, you know, Well, there we go, campers. That's our Thursday night live. Very late, but I know it. It's absolutely perfect. So have an amazing night. We'll be back next week. At this moment, we'll be back next week. Depends if I go home or not. I might be enjoying myself too much. Actually, is Marcella watching? Yeah. Anyway, listen, honestly, campers, have an amazing night, and I'm really looking forward to sitting around the actual fire with you all sometime this year. Stay tuned. There'll be a couple of notices coming up about when we are actually going to get together, because Papa's birthday very soon. Just letting you know.
and it's a special one.
Special one.
What is it? 70. Papa's 70 this year, so we better go off with a bang. We did his 68th went off pretty well, so I think we're going to top it this year. So keep your eyes and ears out, people, for what's happening there. Anyway, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, campers, and we'll see you soon. All right, take care, ciao. Where's that bloody button? Where is it? There it is.
There it is.